And I will change the topic. I would like to ask about three of you about cooperation between the bank and developer and management and buyer like me. So if I want to have a mortgage, I should ask CBE or ask bank or ask Mr. Andy Han. Who will start with the mortgage plan?
It's an interesting question. I think if you want to get a mortgage, the first thing you have to check with the bank.
It depends, right? I mean, it depends on the property. So we like to work directly with developers. Why? Because we get it's easier access to the collateral, and then you can take some of the benefits and pass it back to the customer. And sometimes you can work with the developer to create a value proposition for the customer that you can pass on to them together. So in many ways, it is beneficial for the bank and a developer to come together and give their best to the customer. So that is one kind of mortgage, though. These are under construction properties. Then you have people who have standalone houses. In those cases, the customer can obviously come to the bank. Brokers would also help them choose the right bank for them. So I would say there are two kinds of mortgages that you see in the market, and some of the banks have more weightage on one versus the other. And that is a result of the partnerships that they have been able to create in the market with brokers or with developers rather than their own preference. But for both these pillars, the customer typically should get the best value from the bank either way.
They shared because the bank already understands the project. So they require minimum sets of documents from the person who wants to take the mortgage. Because if they don't understand the project, then they will also need time to digest, what the project is about, what kind of security they can get, and they will need to do a lot of research for that particular project. But because the bank know about the project well, and they know what kind of customers that they are able to give the loan. So we also filter from our level, but by any chance customers will have to pay up to 30% as equity. So that will be the first hurdle that the customer have to pass. And only when the customers pay up to 30%, we proceed with the sales and purchase agreement, in which the bank always needs this contract as a security to start to give out the loan according to the payment plan specified by the developer.